Now, in having some of our people kind of look at your company, and I think you guys have probably gotten this question yourself, is people look at it and say, well, their products kind of go from here to here.
Sure.
You know, what is the vision and the mission of uTHRiV, and then get into why you picked the product mix you did.
Yeah, well, I mean, this really does go back to years and years of development for me and people that I've surrounded myself with over the years. You know, I believe, Troy, at the heartbeat of every human being, that there is a destiny, a purpose behind all of us, and I don't think we were put on the planet to survive. I think we were put on the planet to thrive. Unfortunately, as we look out in the world, most people seem to just be surviving.
That's especially today.
And so in my previous company, in the business, I had built around this concept of this idea of helping people experience well-being, wellness, thriving, we would say now, in 4 major areas of their life. Because we are, you hit it, we hear it oftentimes. Our products seem to be from here to here. But here's the story. Zig Ziglar said this. He said, you can have everything you want in life as long as you help enough other people get what they want. I'm sure you've only heard that a few million times. At uTHRiV, we say it like this: if you thrive, I thrive. And I can't thrive unless you thrive. My life is got to be others focused on so many levels. Yeah. And so if you look at our logo, and if the viewers would take a quick look at uTHRiV, the U and the I in our name are lowercase. It's not about you, it's not about I, it's about us. It's about we working together.
And I screw that up all the time. Every time I try to type it in my text, it tries to tell me you did it wrong.
See, if you type it enough times, it will get it right eventually. So, and then the T, H, R, and V, it's uTHRiV with no E. The T, H, R, and V represent the 4 product quadrants, I guess we'd say. Okay. The 4 areas where we develop products, but we didn't set out and go, oh, here's a product, let's figure out how to make this fit. Right. We started with a concept. What are the 4 major areas that everyone needs to thrive in? Thinking, health, resources, and village. Sure. How we think, how we feel physically, how we earn, and then how we give back, how we see the world around us. So our entire product line and company concept is built around this, helping other people thrive in the 4 areas. So if you look at our logo, you and I, uTHRiV, I thrive, T, H, R, and V in the name, thinking, health, resources, and village. So we've got an entire line of personal growth and development products, an entire line of health and wellness products, beginning with the product Plus 5, all natural fruit and vegetable drink mix that you kind of
the one that's supposed to be diluted.
You're supposed to dilute it,
water,
not in a shot, Troy.
I thought it was, hey, I see all these shots. Must be a shot, chug it.
Not bad even as a shot,
though, It was rocking as a shot. It's like, and then my wife says, honey, why didn't you put that in water? And it's like, didn't read the instruction. Yeah,
I'm a man, I didn't read.
Like lid off, pop it open, it's good.
That's it. You know? And then in the R quadrant, resources, obviously we think our income opportunity can help people thrive in their resources. But then also Brian, the mobile marketing company that he co-founded, has an incredible mobile marketing text to video platform that we decided to bring into uTHRiV because of Brian's relationship, and it's really helping our brand partners build their business even in these early days.
I may need to, if it's text to video, you know how I am with video, I may have to figure out how to use this puppy. So
imagine if you could take this video we're doing and blast it out to all of your followers if they had opted in, and they could literally get this video on their cell phone. That's the technology. Really cool technology. And then in the final quadrant, V, the village, it's our give back, and we entered into a partnership with a gentleman and a company that has a product, we call it an energy management box.
I've seen that, really
cool
box.
Product that essentially you plug into an outlet in your home, and it comes with instructions. You plug it into an outlet in your home, switch it on, and you get an 8% guaranteed monthly savings on your power.
You just talked about the instructions, so I would know what to do with the box, right?
You're not,
you knew I'd just look at what's
even
this?
For guys like us, though, Troy, you see, I must plug it in and I must flip the orange switch.
I will use this. I'll know what I'm doing.
And so when someone says your products seem to be all over the place, no, our products are a part of a holistic approach to you thriving, to me thriving in all the major areas of our life. Again, our own personal growth and development. Do you have a plan to be a better person tomorrow than you are today?
Let's discuss that for a minute. I mean, let's just look at the T. For thinking. What is it that you guys have for something like that? Because that's unique.
It is. We partnered with a guy, Ron Martoya, who's a coach and mentor of mine for years. Ron's had a lot of success in the coaching, leadership development world, been the keynote speaker on major stages, written books. Ron has come in and basically developing a product line that is designed for a person to, it comes with a DVD and a CD that has PDFs, book recommendations.
Oh, wow.
But essentially, imagine this. So many people, and Troy, you know this, so many people go, I don't even know where to begin with personal development.
So true.
I don't even know where to start. I want to grow. What book should I read? Where do I start? So this is designed in little bites, 14 to 15 minute videos that all come on a single DVD that you can view at your own pace. The design is get up 15 minutes earlier on Monday morning, watch a video, get your head in the right place. You know, Einstein once said we can't solve our current problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Yeah. So we're just helping people think better. We're going to have personal growth and development experiences where people can come to cities like Atlanta and experience a 2-day weekend. Our brand partners will certainly participate, but people that are not part of our company at all, that are customers, that'll go, hey, I want to come grow. They'll have an opportunity through that quadrant.
And having sat through more than one of Ron's teachings, coachings, whatever you want to call them, powerful. You know, you walk away with questions that you can say, what about me? How did that affect me? How can I do and apply that? So I think that is awesome. And you've got some stuff that you've created from your own coaching and training that's going to be in there too, right?
Yeah, and actually, you know, I won't continue to develop that. Ron is kind of taking on that quadrant, but over the years I've developed The Power of a Dream. Where have all the dreamers gone? Man, we got to learn to dream. When we were kids, we knew how to dream, right? I played as the Boston Red Sox. Brian's a Boston guy. As a kid, I remember being the Yankees versus the Red Sox in the backyard, right? Game 7 of the World Series. But we become adults, and our dreams get squelched. Our dreams get suppressed. We push them down. We decide we can't dream. So in every one of our kits, everybody, it's a 4-part CD series I did several years ago called The Power of a Dream. This is to help people learn to dream again. You know, expect excellence, 4 keys to personal success, stress management, one that I need to listen to regularly. And so we decided that Ron would take over creating those products moving forward. But as Brian and I sat down and talked about it, he said, you know, let's take all these products that you had developed, let's brand them for uTHRiV, take them off the shelf, and let's be sure that everyone who gets one of our starter kits gets these products.
I agree with Brian on that, because as you and I both especially know, we know people follow leaders. You know, and Ron's a great guy. I think he's awesome. We've learned from him, but I also think your brand partners, they want to know what you guys, you know, I think we need to do a video with Brian as a travel video, because if he's going all over the place, we can maybe put it on the Travel Channel or something where, boom.
Where's Brian?
Where's Brian? That's right. Where's Brian?
Exactly.
You know?
Follow the bald man.
Absolutely.
I'm all over the country.
You know, this is great.
A lot of fun.
The product mix that you currently have, share a little bit about the box, the energy box, because there is a story behind that. There's a reason that you guys really fell in love with this.
Yeah, you know, actually, a friend of ours, Trey Shinneman with Pipeline Social Media.
Great guy,
well.
good buddy, yeah.
He's doing all of our social media, all of our brand development, and I gotta just give public, you know, kudos to Trey, because he is the brains behind our brand.
One of the best,
Tremendous.
Man.
I mean, he put this whole uTHRiV brand. Brian came up with the name Thrive one morning over breakfast. He says, we need to call the company Thrive. I called Trey, and this whole thing evolved. And so hats off to his entire team.
Tremendous team. Yeah. I have to say that. We went down with Thrive in our minds. No idea of a logo, no idea. And they just sat there and wowed us. That's a great bunch of
Well, he's
guys.
been one of my strategic partners for years. And when clients of my own call and say, who, it's like, you got to go to Trey. Let me get him on the phone, because you know, even if you don't decide to use him and his team, they're the best I know in this business. Yep. So I'm glad to see you guys were able to connect with him.
And so I bring him up because he actually brokered the gentleman to us that brought us the energy box.
Right.
And I had heard about the box months ago, and my first thought was, you know, how do you make that fit as a network marketing product, as a lead product? But I wasn't in the vein of building a company at the time. And so then as uTHRiV evolved, and as Brian and I decided we were going to do this, I wake up in the middle of the night one night and I said, the box. It fits perfectly in the arena of Thrive, because it becomes a give back, making the world a better place, lessening our carbon footprint. That's what our village quadrant is all about. Helps people save money. I don't know anybody that's not looking to do that today. Yep. And yet it makes our homes a better environment, reduces the EMFs, the electromagnetic fields that the wires within our home put off. A lot of people have not even heard of that kind of stuff. But there's great study behind this technology. And so it uses less energy in your home without diminishing any of the lights or anything, saves you money, makes the world a better place. What's not to love?
Made in the United States.
Yep.
UL
That's
listed.
a big one, yeah. And UL listed. You know, I've seen, because last year I worked with some equity firms, and they were always constantly trying to bring products. Troy, can you throw this in a company? Can you do that? And it's like, they brought us a box. And I looked at it, I pulled it out, and it had a broken fuse thing in it. And I'm looking for the UL listing, and I said, there's no UL listing on this. He goes, what's that matter? I said, well, here's what's going to happen. If something actually goes wrong, they're going to sue you, and you got no recourse in this deal. This hasn't been looked over by anybody. Made in some Hong Kong, Chong Wong somewhere, and we're up a creek. Yep. You know, so I'm watching how you've put a partner in with quality product.
No doubt.
You know, I mean, because I'm sure you'd go cheaper on things if you wanted
undoubtedly.
to.
Probably.
You know, I mean, and it's U.S. made. I think that's a phenomenal deal. How'd you come up with the shot I'm taking? This is it +5 is what you call it, right?
Yeah, +5.
How'd you come up with it? Because I love that. I really do.
It's a guy by the name of Benny Graham, a great friend of mine. Known him.
Not Billy.
Not Billy. Benny.
Graham. See, that's Southern. Now, see, if Brian would have said it, I would have known it was Benny Graham. Okay, got it.
But great guy. He created the product, and I've known him for years. In my coaching practice, when I had someone that needed health coaching, I try to be healthy, but I'm no health coach, so I would refer them to Benny. So we've stayed connected over the years. It's a product that he had that he was going to retail, and I hit him sitting in the airport in Atlanta back many months ago, and I said, Benny, how about +5? What are you doing with it? When we first started having this conversation, and you know, so we brought that product. They gave exclusive rights to uTHRiV to be able to market.
That's fantastic.
Took it away from retail, hasn't done anything with it. We rebranded it to fit our logo, and it's exclusively sold by uTHRiV brand partners, and it's a phenomenal product. 5+ servings of fruits and vegetables, over 5,000 ORAC count, 5 grams of dietary fiber, 100% of your recommended daily allowance of 5 vitamins, A, B, C, D, and E. So, you know, and as you get to know Benny, he's all about eating healthy and exercising, but his whole concept is the basics. Let's get back to the basics.
Okay.
You know, we all know we need to eat fruits and vegetables. We just don't do it. We're on the road, we're busy, and so he says, what if you get up in the morning, pop the top, and you can do like Troy Dooley does and just chug the shot. But what most of us do is pour it in 12 to 16 ounces of water, dilute it a little bit, power packed in that shot, and drink it, and you know that your body's got what you need. I'm too busy for that. I know, that's too.
It's small.
Come on,
man.
Get it back.
You know?
That's right. It's a great product.
It is a great product, and you know, I'm gonna try it now with water because I have not done that.
Yep.
And I'm about halfway through the case that you sent me, and I thought, you know, if this is the quality that you're putting out, and it's something that's understandable. We talk about going back to the basics. I get so tired of seeing infomercials and videos and all this stuff from some berry or some bark or something found in the middle of God knows where. And I mean, he created it, but I don't know where this place is at. Yep. And now they're bringing in all this stuff, and it's like, how do you know that won't kill me? You know, I mean, I want to know, if you get me on the basics, I know I can lose weight.
Right.
You get me on the basics, and I know that my life's going to be better. You get me on the basics, and I know that I can share that with somebody.
Yep.
You know, if I got to try to figure it out, then nobody else is going to understand it either.